What's up? This is Mark DeRosa. Welcome to the show.
베리님 어서오세요. 막 슈터라네. 막 버겁다 버거워. 그건 또 되겠노 저거 시원하네 저것도. 팀 타율이 2할8분이지. 와. 과연 수입을 할 수 있을지. 산타나가 배터리가 없네. 슈터는 지금 뭐래요 지금. 꼴찌야 꼴찌. 이 소란보다 와 몇 톱이나 났지. 다 알아갖고 막 나 이거 제대로 타는 거 봐요. 얼음이랑 뭐 상관없어요. 그냥 최근에 좀 안 좋다는 거예요 이거. 저 어렵다고 뭐 안 되고 그런 거 없어요. 최근 성격이 안 좋은 거. 요단강 씨발 홈런이라 타격률이다가 와 미친 거 아니다 인마.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Houston Astros and the Texas Rangers.
그 전에 3년 전에 수입했어요. 4년 전은 모르겠네. 한 번 안 해봤네.
Mike Minor gets handed the ball for
the
fourth and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
출발 좋다.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. In his career against Mike Minor,
필라델피아 피님 어서 오세요.
And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one. If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he's tucked something up under this guy's chin right here.
And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
From the stretch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
And this pitch is swung on and missed, and the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
No balls and 1 strike. And he falls behind. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. And that will retire the side.
난을 받아주면서요.
Now the Rangers will get their first crack.
어제요. 어제 그게 중요한 게 아니라 지금 심슨이 미국 가지고 지금 롯데 좆됐어요. 롯데 진짜 좆됐다 진짜. 와, 심슨이 미국 가는 바람에.
A Virginia-born right-hander gets the ball to start this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty B, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year.
롯데 아무래도 그 선발 뎁스 약한데 외국인 한 명 빠지면 끝장이다 이거. 맥블럼도 없다.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
와, 발렌다. 내가 우리 두 번 만나 두 번 다 이기는데.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they play, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself.
상태가 썩었노 이거.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game. So we'll see if he can initiate some contact here. And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Here it comes now to Andrus.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
2-0.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
3-0.
볼이 많아. 원래 볼 많이 던졌나?
And he'll just lay this one in there.
첫 볼걸. 아, 씨발.
Aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit sharply.
야, 씨발 그 먹어!
It's off his glove.
우, 이 새끼도 진짜. 그거를 잡으려고.
First, and there are 2 on to start the inning now.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him.
스랜도 좀 짜나지. 각이.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Joey Gallo is at the plate as he
갈로야, 네가 연결고리가 될 수 있나? 2할 1, 2다 마. 와, 따마 씨.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
2 balls and a strike now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Outside, that's a ball.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Out of the stretch, here's his 3-1.
어허,
That's what he
무만두.
wanted to do as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
많이도 안 박으라고 한 2점만 따도 배부르겠다.
Second walk of the first inning. It might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
임마 이거 먹고 9경기 동안 일하러 붙였다 이거. 아, 요새 겨우.
As you can see, it's not been the case of late. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one.
말로 되면도 잘 던져 애들이.
A California-born ball player. He was a fourth-round selection back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Count is 1-2 now. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
못 치게끔 던지네 이 새끼. 와, 체질 봐라.
Watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
하나 걸렸어요.
Get down for extra bases as that'll get 2 and possibly all 3 home. He's in at second safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked, drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on.
아,
With him at second
씨발
now.
안 치고 많어.
1 the count. From the stretch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
쪼짓다 이거.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation.
아,
Great job at the plate
땀난다.
to lay off a tough pitch in a good
오, 씨발 좀 드려야
So
되는데.
we got him swinging. Odor becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Looking to minimize the damage here.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. On now to the top half
씨발
of
일찍
inning
드려야
number
되는데.
2.
아,
It's
또
the
오더 때
Rangers
존나 갖다
2,
드렸네.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Comes into this one with 3 hits in 11 at-bats in the series. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. This is hit high and deep out to left. Calhoun looks up.
아,
Gone
이거
to
점수
lead
넘어
off
이겼다.
the inning.
EHRTSS님 어서오세요.
It's a solo shot for Alex Bregman, number 22 on the year, and the Astros are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game. In now, Kyle Tucker.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Behind 0-2 now. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Swing and a liner. But there to take it in is the shortstop Andrus for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 10.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Gurriel has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Robinson Chirinos. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one.
Robinson.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
1-1 to Chirinos. The 1-1.
That's outside.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
막 돌아가노.
Hey, that's the
조지노.
modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
He froze him on the fastball there. Robinson Chirinos sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. A ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. One out, nobody on. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here, 2 away.
아, 투수 자꾸 못 고르네.
First delivery to him on the way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter.
볼을 만 던져 이 새끼 그거.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Swing and a liner. Foul.
아,
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. The 1-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Gurriel has it, and the side is retired.
오다가 막 확 휘부네.
Rangers leave 1. They lead it 2-1. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve. First offering on its way.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Behind 0-2 now. Now a swing and a little tapper to the left of the mound.
와, 이제 수비 봐라.
The leadoff man is gone to start
봤습니까?
third.
나는 100% 세이브로 봤거든. 야, 이 새끼 맨손 잡아보네. 이거 글러브로 잡으면 무조건 세이브야 이거. 와, 또 수비 이렇게 하는 사람 처음 봤다. 이거 무조건 늦었기 때문에 글러브 잡으면 무조건 세이브인데 맨손 잡아갖고 와, 또 개쩔었다.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And the pitch. Grounded weakly toward third.
이렇게 글러브 잡으면 안 돼. 아, 이 새끼도 진짜 드래곤 한테 너무 맞히네 이거.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the
슈퍼
park.
쳐보러 갔다 치네.
Everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch
슈퍼
of,
진짜 막.
as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
말도 안 돼 치네 진짜.
Here comes the first pitch.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher, we have this. It's only the 3rd inning, and he's already allowed more hits than he did in his entire last outing.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes set and the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gallo is there, 2 gone. So a runner at first with 2 away. And in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. Low for ball 1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. A runner on first with 2 away. And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger and the side is retired.
요단강이 저 새끼 저거
And we're back
아
for the
홈런씨
bottom of the
얼마나
third.
치려나.
Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production. With this
빗 맞은 안타의 홈런 들어봐 주겠어요.
He's very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And that's the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And into bat next, former Dodger minor leaguer Willie Calhoun. 3rd inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
0-2.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll
아
hold back
게임에는
here.
시방
It's
뭐
1-2.
제일 좋아 이 새끼는.
The pitch.
Nope.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Ronald Guzman. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1
지마인보님
anyway.
추천 감사합니다.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Inside corner called a strike 1-2.
반칙 던진다 임마
Take a step
이거.
back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
아,
And this
씨발
is
어디
swung
치는
on
거?
and missed his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the.
색깔을 좀 바꿔봐야겠다. 오렌지 하면 레드인데. 오렌지가 낫나? 빠진데 빡 잘 안 보이네.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to
아,
take it in for the
씨발
third.
잘 맞았다던데 이거.
Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And
저거 맞아,
overall, he's really
신인에서
happy with the
나이
at-bats
어리지,
they're putting
많이.
together.
예.
They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Oh, look at the sliding stop. And the first out of the inning is a beautiful one. What a play.
수비 개쩔었다.
Standing in, Josh Reddick. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Grounded back.
아, 나 저거 같은 거 씨발 투수
And that
아까면
finds its way
애들
into
잡지를
center
못하노.
for a 1-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Hernandez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now at the plate, Jose Altuve. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning. Ready for another chance? Matt Duffy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. And that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. In there, 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Reddick coming on. Verlander deals the 3-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And this is low, ball 2, 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2. Now the pitch. And he struck him out as well, so the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 8.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go.
A swing and a miss.
아, 나 씨발 깜깜하네 진짜.
We'll do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. They're down 3-2.
그래서 임마 조질 때는 확실하게 조질 거야 돼. 안 그러면 씨발 살아난다
Here's
이거.
Michael Brantley.
The left fielder, number 23.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close.
안 빼. 씨발가 막 속지도 안 하네. 저 같은 거 막.
The
에?
2-2.
와, 이 새끼 막 씨발.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started.
이게 원래 슬라이드 던지면 좀 쏘가야 되는데 쏘질 않아 이 새끼들.
Stands at 3-2.
Guzman is over and he puts it away for the first out.
안 빼야겠다. 무조건 들이대야겠다.
Striding in for Houston, Yordan Alvarez. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. 1-0 the count. And now a pitch on the way. Right side and right into the shift. Odor has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
솔로는 괜찮아. 주자 나갔을 때 좀 빡세 그렇지.
So 2 are gone for the Astros in the 5th. And ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
아,
Oh, and that is
마이너 이 새끼는 체력 계약해갖고 월밖에 못 던지겠네. 73개만 가는데.
And what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this.
공만 던지면 안 돼,
The
임마는.
last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Hit in the air out
벌써
to
노란불
the left.
떴다. 와,
Calhoun
다
waits on it.
썰어버려.
And that ends the inning. 2-3 go the Astros. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. The plate now for Texas is the DH, Shin-Soo Choo. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
0-1.
아, 어디 뒀노?
Here it comes. And there's ball 1.
1-0.
Here's a called strike on the curveball. 1-2.
1 ball.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Now back.
Here's Elvis Andrus now.
Elvis. Andrew.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick giving chase. In there, a base hit. And this will kick off the base of the wall. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2 base hits this year. And you can see right there that these guys rank 2nd in the AL.
아, 씨발 왜 이리 늦어?
No balls and a strike to count.
쪼꼬도
You're lucky if
쫓댔네
you get one
진짜.
pitch a night right
이걸
down the
넣네.
middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And he lays off for ball 1. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. And he'll make it over to third base safely, so that puts runners at
1루 왜 세이브고?
only one.
1루 왜 세이브 됐어요? 악수가 했나? 와, 다리가 빠졌네. 와, 갈로 스피드 있긴 있다.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Popped him up.
와, 슈퍼.
Moving to his left.
장난하나, 진짜.
He hauls it in without any
가운데 제대로 쳤는데.
2 away.
콜라밖에 안 되네.
Into the box now, Ronald Guzman, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Brantley is under it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the top half of the 6th about to get started. Out at the plate, Alex.
빠따가 어제 그 삘이 안 오네.
1 for 2 games so far. New pitcher coming on now, and it's the hard-throwing right-hander Edinson Volquez that gets the call. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. First pitch coming. Here it is.
The center fielder.
Count 1-0.
Pulled toward right center field. Gallo is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 10.
First offering on its way. Yuli Gurriel is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. To short. Andrus fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is.
Leading off for the Rangers.
And the pitch.
The second baseman. Ruger.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
A ball and a strike now. For 1-1. A bouncer up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
The third baseman, number 6. Matt Duffy.
Into the box, Matt Duffy, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. In there, strike 2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Ready with the 0-2. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this one bounds around against the wall. And they've really got something going here.
역전 가자.
And third to start the inning.
The pitcher, Robinson.
At the plate now, Robinson Chirinos. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now a a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And he misses with it. Ball 4, so that'll load the bases.
이제만 안 돼요. 한 5점 이상만 더 나야 돼. 이 새끼들 따라와서.
To the plate now, Julian Hernandez, and he'll be tasked with bringing home the potential tying and go-ahead runs, both of which are standing in scoring position. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-0 count. Here it is. In there, 1-1.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much.
홈런이다.
He turns this one around high and deep to center field.
말로입니다 이거. See you later. See you later.
So 1 swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. 8th home run on the season for him, and it's now 6-3.
벌레도 막 바로 막. 와, 막 벌레도 막 다 이기던다.
Grand Slam's got to fire you up right here. Not only just an unbelievable at bat, but 4 stakes to boot to give your team the lead. Couldn't be more fired up.
Comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout, and he's got a motion for the bullpen. That'll end the evening for Justin.
벌레도 막 털렸다.
Just 5 innings of work for him here as he really never found his rhythm in this thing. Takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 41. Brad.
So now to the plate, Shin-Soo Choo, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
아직
He's
노아웃이에요.
tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and he's worked to a 1.10 whip in that time, just a little over a base runner per inning. Very impressive. The 1-2 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch though.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to 3rd, and no swing. It's ball 3. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
빠따 가면 바로 온다 지금. 홈런 치면 빠따가
Nobody
온다.
out. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. 4 runs here in this half inning. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Two and 1. There's a drive out to left center field.
빠따 가면 존나 왔다 이제. 뒤졌다는 것들 이제. 어쩌노 이제.
And this will bang up
이제
against the wall.
어쩝니까 인마들. 빠따가 겁나
He is
왔는데.
in the second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. A ballman 2 strikes.
하나만 잘 던진다.
Count 1 and 2.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. 3-2 now.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases.
이거는 씨발
This
멋지겠다니.
is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One
뭐고?
away. Next
엄마도
to
막
bat will be
시험
the
막 게임
Texas
포기 안
cleanup
했네.
hitter, Willie Calhoun. He flew out in his last at bat, and it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first. So the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with one away. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Ronald Guzman. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. 1-1 to count.
까비.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it
감았어,
high and
감았어.
deep to left center field. Chu scores. Andrus scores. Now a third runner heading for the plate. Safe at the plate, and it's now a 6-run lead.
졸라
Bases
크지요.
loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts
이거
a
바로
big
막아.
swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing
브라보,
everyone to come
솔락이.
out and score. He'll take
아,
a
네
3-run double
솔락이.
every day of the week.
Nick Solak will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 1 home run, 10 RBIs. Hit out towards second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So 2 away for the Rangers here in the 6th, and that means the corner infielder Matt Duffy will bat next. Ground ball sent back up
아, 굿인데 씨발 개값.
the middle. And it's in time at first, and hallelujah, the side is
뭐?
retired.
할렐루야!
Take the lead. They also open it up a bit as
할렐루야!
come across to score. 7th
자식!
inning coming up.
할렐루야라는데요?
Nick Solak stays in the ballgame in the 8th spot and takes over at
이번에
second.
씨발 많이 점수 많이 넣어가 그런다. 몇 점 넣었노? 4점 넣고 7점 넣네. 할렐루야네 할렐루야.
Now playing second. Number 15.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch.
Solak.
Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Heading out towards shallow right. Hernandez has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
Up next for the Astros.
Into the box, Martin Maldonado. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
투타 막 오늘 막 첫 게임 투타 존나 좋네.
Lined hard toward right center.
게임 안에서 막 와, 감 바로 잡았어요.
One away, 2 down.
투타감 좋다.
Now batting. The second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right.
멋지다 애들.
Hernandez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number. At the plate, Robinson
롯데가
and a strikeout victim.
남은 12경기 전부 애쉬랑 하대요. 와, 씨발 애쉬랑 지글지글해 붙는다.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
Here comes the 1-0. Now
넘어갔다.
a drive by Chirinos. Deep
씨발
left
파비터
field.
넘어가는 거야 이거.
Going back is the center fielder.
와, 씨발 들어봐 주겠네.
Impressive play for the first out.
와, 나 이 새끼도 진짜 씨발 너만 아닙니까 진짜.
Seemed to get a solid read off the bat. Took a good
홈런
angle.
100개부터.
And
와.
he over 100 feet to make the grab. Sure, he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Stepping up to the plate, Julian Hernandez. He's over. Hunter Cole will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's
쟤
1-0.
막 투타가 막
He comes in
최상이다
with that
최상.
average down in the
7번 막
240s. 3 homers and 21
다 좋다네.
driven in. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. A strike, and it's 2-1. One out, nobody on.
칠걸.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Shin-Soo Choo. A ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
조졌다.
Now the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Brantley is under it, and that ends the inning. Hunter Cole will stay in the game, taking over in right field and batting in the 8th spot. A swing and a ground ball to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to pick.
세이 맞는 것 같은데
And
막
now it
와야
looks like
하는데
they
또.
want some time to review that one here, so
아웃입니다.
they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field
지나가고 나서
was safe,
차차
but it was
지나가던데.
definitely a bang
아,
play and
이게.
tough for us to tell at full speed. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Stepping in now, Yordan Alvarez. Swung
이
on
새끼
and
치마온다,
driven
얘.
right,
씨발로
and no
진짜.
doubt about it. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
아, 나 저 새끼 저거 진짜.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that's in there, base hit.
우리 세안에 이거.
That can't bother you too bad, Dan, right there. Power
Hold
guy
on,
at the
listen,
plate, and you're
listen.
able to get in his kitchen.
Boy, that's a tough one to swallow, right? These big, strong guys, they like to get their arms extended. That wasn't that bad of a pitch, but he's just so strong that he's able to muscle that into the outfield grass.
At the plate, Alex Bregman, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Well, this one's been a bit of a head scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. There is Andrus. There's one
자,
on first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point
분위기
in the
너무
ball
아파요.
game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Kyle Tucker.
And this is low, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired.
아, 이거
Brian
나
Presley
씨발 분노 두개
on
맞는데.
to pitch
왜
out of the
맞는데?
bullpen in the
이거
bottom half of the 8th.
Number 55.
Digging in, Elvis Andrus. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Here it comes now to Andrus.
Count 1-0. Hey! 1-1.
The 1-1 home.
Hey!
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
공이 막 다 빠르네. 와.
started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. He's set, and the payoff pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Here's Joey Gallo now.
저거는 못 쳐요.
No hits in 3 tries so far. Struck
베리버즈도
out
못
once.
친다.
Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Presley, it's pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch.
항상 나겠다 이제 쉬바고 할로한테는.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces.
맞았다. 아, 쉬바고 왜 따라가노?
Into the box now.
노란 건 더야 안 보이네.
First.
아, 빨간 게 제일 나은 것 같아.
2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ready with the 0-1. Oh, good spot. On the black for strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Two and 2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing 2 fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches. Looked like he's seeing it pretty good.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
나가보러. 와, 막 체크 스윙도 없다.
New inning set to get underway. Ready now, Yuli Gurriel. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Nick Goody comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. 0-1 count and the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
안 돼, 안 돼.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
And some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
아, 나
Pops him up,
족같아 지치나.
and that'll get down for a base hit.
하, 나이 새끼들 보소.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box.
Oh,
And
나
they've
들어봐만
started out
하는데, 이거.
nicely right here. They've gotten 2 runners on. They're down 4. A grand slam is still in play. Let's see if they continue this nice offensive approach.
There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Strike 2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Maldonado behind a ball and 2 strikes. Possibly a double play ball now for Andrus. To second for one. To first and Guzman to complete the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Jose Leclerc gets the call here as he'll try and look for one out to finish this thing off. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Andrus has it. Throw will be in time to get him at first base, and the Rangers have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game.
살다.
Well, the discussion in this game is real easy. It goes back to that big.
슈슈턴을 갖다가 막 4연전을 수입을 해보고.
They really broke out there and
3연전 수입은 이번엔 해봤는데 4연전 수입도 처음이.
A 9-5 final.
이래 막 슈슈턴이 꼴찌야. 텍사스한테 존나 이렇게. 텍사스하고 오클랜드 존나 약하던데. 그 다음에 천사. 와, 이 세계 이기고. 지금 뭐 슈터는 5게임 차나 보고. 이만은 지금 4게임 반. 요 지금 분위기 좋으니까 요 다시 하고 시애틀하고 오클랜드 1위 싸움 4연전. 막 4승 7패가 불이 2명 왔는데 얼음이 씨발 5명이네. 여도 빠따 장난 아닌데
We
막
are under the
슈스덕급인데.
lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Texas Rangers. Mike Trout looks to keep up the pace in the AL batting title. Now at the plate, Andrelton Simmons. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a little chopper up the middle, scooped up. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Now here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. After it is Calhoun. He's got it. A nice play there, 2 away.
공 2개
Here's the
투하고
center fielder, Mike Trout. He's been swinging a very hot bat so far this year and currently finds himself in second place on the leaderboard as he strives for that batting title.
And I'm guaranteeing you, he's fully aware of how many hits it's going to take for him to overtake that number 1
와,
spot.
이
He's got his
새끼는
eye
진짜
on the
볼도 안
top
다치고
of
들어봐
batting
주겠네.
average.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So
말도 안
picks
된다,
up
새끼.
another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
아, 스나드 몰려.
In there, a base hit.
Wow, looked like an easy beginning of this inning. Gets the first two guys out, then the 3 and 4 hitters all of a sudden start locking in on him, and now he's got to get through this 5th hole hitter to get out of this inning unscathed.
Yeah, he's definitely put his feet to the fire right here. This
와, 이것도 버린데 심하겠다 진짜.
Meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
야, 나 미쳤다
Nice
진짜.
way to start a new series, Giro. The thing you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of a series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe a deep sigh of relief. Hopefully get this first game under our belt.
In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw to third. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great. Get just the one. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Halos lead this one.
해피님 어서 오세요.
Felix Pena, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4.
One sack as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
해피님 휴스턴 4연전 수입했어요.
So fellas, this Angels team entering
텍사스 시방만 때려치우나 마나 했는데 휴전대를 막 4연승을 해보네.
They've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second.
아, 햇빛께서 씨발 뚜껑 닫아도 저 햇빛 때문에 짱나네.
Losing lately, they lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here. Digging in now, Danny Santana.
아, 레스트 탱킹 씨발 1할치 뿌리고.
Numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. He's set and the pitch. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. And despite his success with the bat this year, he's going through a really tough stretch in recent games, batting under the Mendoza line over his last 10.
Yeah, he struggled the last 10 games, no doubt about it, but the sample size in the first half is too big. It's only going to take one swing for him to get right back on track.
Fastball called strike, 1-2.
아, 나
Not
씨발 이걸
likely
아주
to see a
마.
fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
아,
Starting to
이거야.
go.
씨발
They'll
좀
look for
마.
the appeal down to third, and
휴턴들이 희한하게 잘해요 이번에.
base umpire, he's gone. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 1-0 the count. Chu at second. Andres is over at first with 1 away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Outside, 3-0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Not a good 3-0 swing as he was well behind the fastball there. And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rangers center fielder.
아, 저
One of
씨발
the
햇빛
most
때문에 잘 안
frustrating
보인다.
things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in.
아, 존나 안 보여 잘.
Those situations where you can try and do damage.
아,
What do you want
씨발
there?
이거 좀 몰랐네.
Slider?
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Joey Gallo becomes out number 2 this inning.
아, 씨발 햇빛 때문에 족같네 진짜.
Will make the catch, and that ends the inning. No run.
괜찮다.
Stepping in, Justin Upton. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Upton, or simply J-Up, he was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
popped him up. Guzman has room in foul territory. Oh, don't know what happened there, but he missed it.
미치가 아이가 이거.
So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Line towards center field. Gallo is there, and he has it for the first out.
That is 7. The right fielder.
And now for the Angels, Brian Goodwin. Sharp ground ball to third, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Hey guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
실투가 한 번씩 있네요.
And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. And while he put up tremendous numbers in the first half, his stats over the last 10 games or so have brought him back down to earth a little.
Yeah, he's certainly slowed. His timing looks a little bit off these last 10 games, but still finding a way to work that one knock a night in there and keep everybody off his back. I think he figures it out pretty quick here.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and
2등입니다. 2등. 1위하고 1위가 오클랜드인데
and now he'll step off quickly.
한 게임 차인가? 예, 그럴 거야 아마.
He's set. Here it comes. In there, and it's 0-1. And he's really continued to look great in the second half of the season. Over the last 10 games, hitting over 300.
몇 경기 뒤에 만나요.
He's been so
그때
consistent
중요한
all
것 같아.
year. His timing, just his presence in the box. It doesn't.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. Stepping in, Ronald Guzman. Set to lead off the home half of the second. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And it's 1-1. A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman. Checks his swing, but this will be strike two call.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that tape.
3-2, full count. And it's fouled away.
조지나.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. And he takes ball four. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Stepping up now, Odor. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one.
못 탔어요.
Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Misses, ball two.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Nobody out, runner on first. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
올랜드 은거리 좀
Looking for the punch out and
가더라고요.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
This one is back, and gone.
걸려. 은거리 좀 가더라고요.
Odor connects for a two-run home run. Career homer number 149. And the Rangers move ahead. It's now 2-1.
죽으려고.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy.
그 뭐야 그 해피님 그 화이트 사스죠? 선지 어떻게 됩니까? 지금 나도 하드 스타트 좀 해볼까 하는데 한 적이 한 번도 없어갖고 캔자스 시티보다는 뭐 화이트 사스로 한 적이 없으니까 한번 해볼까.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're.
지금 뭐 캔자 할까 지금 두 개 고민입니다.
Done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And this is taken in by Upton for the first out.
좀 늦었나?
Stepping into the box, Julian Hernandez. He went deep in the contest last night. Uh-oh, he missed it.
미스트다 미스트. 예.
Time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this.
좀 있으면 올스타네. 6월 말이면 맞죠? 7월 말에 8월에 올스타인가? 와, 따성이 좋네.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball two.
뭘 돌아야 되는데.
The 2-0. 3-0 now.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there. Even though he didn't get the called strike. What's the saying? When you find yourself in the hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
In the dirt here. And he'll get back in safely as wisely he hadn't committed too strongly toward third base. First and second now, one man out. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two.
Oh, hallelujah.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball three now. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. Now a spin and a throw back to second and a dive, but he's back in there.
리더 죽겠다.
Here it comes now to Andrus. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. A swing and he pops him up on the infield.
나 저거 말해서
Fly rule will be in effect here.
7월입니까?
Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Santana. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Goodwin is going to have room out there as he puts this away to
retire. 지금 심하게 하고 있죠, 이럴 때.
Digging in now, Andrelton Simmons. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here, similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Hit weakly on the ground to short. And a bit of a high throw that time. No problem over there at first as they record the out.
화이트 사스 재밌지요?
David Fletcher 0 for 1 here in the early going. It just misses off the inside for ball one.
화이트 사스.
Foul ball.
Hit weakly back to the mound. And very
근데 NC만 계속해, NC만.
to start the inning.
시바가 막 가까우니까 NC만 하고 있다. 와, 딱 돌아버려.
Digging in to try it again. Mike Trout.
송삼봉이 선발해야 돼. 그 씨발
Infielded in the
누구면
overshift here. Now the pitch. Well thrown sinker that time down.
샘슨이 씨발 미국 가고 지금 막 송삼봉이 지금 막
here as we play inning number 3. Counts even to Trout 1-1.
해피는 저라면 그 ESPN에서 ESPN에서 저라면 한국 야구 중요할 것 같은데 누구 응원할 거예요? 설마 막 텍사스보다 아니겠습니까? 수비가 예? 텍사스 씨발 수비 32 텍사스 하다가 다른 팀 하면 막 씨발 막 와 딱 막 예? 막 뒤질 것 같은데 너무 좋아서 화이트 선수 수비 메디가 모르겠네.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks.
아, 역시 해피님이 그 야구를 볼 줄 아네. 롯데 보내야지. 그러나 그 에드리안 세미스 텍사스에 우선발 작년에 하던 놈 데리고 왔는데 아버지가 지금 아파갖고 미국 갔어요 지금. 그래가 지금 선발 빵 올랐다 지금. 큰일 났어요 지금 막. 롯데 막 거리 씨발 막 불이 좋았는데 지금 하면 빠지는 바람에 좋댔어요 지금. 뭐고 전칠 것 같은데. 씨발 굿인데 이거. 와. 에러 꽂지. 수비가 아주 타더만 막 에러 꽂지고.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it.
그래 안 된다.
Mess around much in
시박 말린다. 뭐가?
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Ball 1. We mentioned his position in the batting race earlier in the game, and with a batting average above the 400 mark over his last 10 games, it's a little scary to think that he might be getting.
와, 쳤다 씨발. 미친 거 아이가 이것도. 아, 저 새끼 플레이저도 왜 이렇게 잘하지?
Following this gorgeous play at second base. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
와, 잠도 잤는지 마 씨발 바닥이 나고.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon as we begin the top of the 4th. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Sinker, 3-2 now.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase out of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
So another multi-hit game for him as he's aboard here in the top of the 4th inning. And we check out the Angels' leaders in that category to find that he currently ranks 3rd on the ball club. Here's Tommy La Stella now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
3-2. The count is full to the Angels DH.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Now a bluff here as he steps
유명
up,
브랜드.
looking back at first.
그렇네.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
아, 딱 잘 막았네 이거.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like.
삼성 LG
Knocks him
맞겠네.
out.
Justin Upton the next to hit as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Down and away, ball one. First and second here with nobody out. Can't keep the weight back and he falls behind 1-2. And here's a slider, strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hits
아,
it.
총 같은 거 진짜.
Oh, and that all developed too.
아, 이거 한 번씩 일하더라 이 새끼 이거.
Bases are loaded here.
아, 저 투수 밟으면 요새 잘 못 가지 이 새끼들이.
Hey, that's
이상하더라고.
great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's
좋았다.
getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
2 balls and a strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Not close with the
아,
off-speed pitch
무조건
taken for
투수리가
the
아니야.
ball.
좋았다했네 이제.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and
아,
this AB hasn't been
씨발
any
진짜
different.
이거 많이
Definitely
죽어.
laboring at the moment.
The first baseman, number
Here's
5,
Albert now.
Albert Pujols.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit out towards second. Step on the bag for one.
아,
On to
나
Guzman. They
아까만에
get
진짜
them both,
씨발
and that
컨트롤이
retires
좀 안
the
돼.
bottom of the inning now.
세븐 펜슬.
Now in the box.
아, 그럴 수도
He
있겠네.
went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And a ball 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A full count for Odor. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Now batting, catcher.
Settling in now, Blake Swihart. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Strike 1 to
Kino.
start the at-bat. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Here it comes on 0-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. At the plate, Julian Hernandez.
Number 8, Julian.
From the stretch.
Ball 1.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
The 1-0. There's an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at-bat.
아,
It's lifted the
씨발
other
이거
way
왜 치노
down the
이거를.
left field line.
아, 미칠까
And
이거.
Upton's got this one. 2 away now.
투수리도 아니고 씨발 투발이 왜 지랄고 이걸 왜 치노 이거.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Shin-Soo Choo. It was a walk in his last trip. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Here's a drive out toward left center field. Odor isn't stopping. Here he
그래
comes
투볼에 씨발 이렇게 가운데로 쳐야지 뭐 러브 치가 될 게 아닌데.
As it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season.
이것도 조금 오바네.
Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning
오바.
is over. So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3.
여기까지만 못 맞겠나? 와, 꼬라지가 얼마나 못
As
되겠는데
their leadoff hitter reaches base. In now, David Fletcher. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. And that's too high, ball 2.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. Andrus. Return throw is in time.
딱 좋았다.
They do get
왜냐면 다 나오시거든.
Here's the first pitch to him. Down the third baseline. And a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Well, the play's been made, and that retires
아,
the side.
투타감 좋아 지금. 씨발 슈스턴도 막 쉽게 이기고 막.
Angels held in check there.
슈스턴은 쉽게 이기는데 입맛으로 치면 안 되지.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th. Stepping into the box, Danny Santana. He flew out in his last at bat.
에이 씨발 이걸 안 타줘야지.
Trout is right there, 1 down.
안 넘어가겠지 씨발 근데 와 이걸 안 타주네.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
갈로 여기 못 쳤다. 와, 너무 이상하게 날로.
Pulled toward right center field. Crowd on the run.
그 두 번째 공 쳤어야
He
돼.
gets there
와,
and
이거
makes the
자체 막.
play for the second out of the inning. So striding forward now, Willie Calhoun. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. And that misses 1-1. And the pitch. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. One-two is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Started to go around.
Oh,
third strike anyway, and that. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Anthony Rendon. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Grounded to short. Andrus fields it cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
막아보자.
Designated hitter for the Angels, Tommy La Stella. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. And the off-balance throw gets him.
목
Nice
탁수기라는
play for the
거.
out.
와.
Here's Justin Upton now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Right there for strike one.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Hit hard up the middle. And Upton's aboard. It's a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. Jaime Barria will come on to make his 40th appearance this season. Here's the first pitch to him. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike one. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Barria tossed a little over 85 innings so far, and through those innings he's posted a whip a little under 1.5. Certainly something he'd like to improve on. Barria was born in Panama. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
One of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the blue.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. 1-2 now. Here it comes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
3-2's our score here in inning number 6. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third. No swing. It's ball 3. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. First offering on its way. Blake Swihart is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Pitch on the way. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has.
And the throw is in time to get him to. Leading off the inning, Jason Castro, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Luke Farrell is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. No balls and 1 strike. Farrell, an Ohio native. He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And this will bang up against the wall. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double. At the plate now, Albert Pujols.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
2 runs, 10 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Pulls this one in the air out to left. There to make the play is Calhoun, 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting.
The runner at second, 1 away. And standing in, one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A swing and a ball to left field.
아, 걔 저도 사기 진짜 볼인데 이거.
As he arrives at second without a play, as this game is tied late with a run scoring away from the plate. Ready for another shot now. David Fletcher. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First pitch on its way. Smoked on the ground left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
돌아오시다.
Comes in
좋았다.
quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only 1 away.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. The 1-2. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with 1 away. And that'll bring up Anthony Rendon. Luis Garcia was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
아, 나 씨발놈도 진짜 너무
And he
나오네.
will deliver one of
또
the
버린데
biggest
씨발
at-bats of the
진짜.
night. It's a base hit, and not in time as the run scores.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, dear. We're getting late into this.
아, 걔 저까지도 못하겠네 이제.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. In to score easily is the runner from third, and the lead will swell to 3 now in the
지랄을 하고
7th
지랄을
inning.
해. 씨발거든. 아, 저 혼자 안
Into the
나네.
box, Justin Upton. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2.
씨발거 막 볼치면 뭐 어디
Nothing
들어?
in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher
아유,
was going to try and
휴턴에
expand
수비하고
the zone
괜찮아졌어요.
in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike.
아,
And there
말도
are
안
2
되게
gone
씨발도
now.
치네 진짜. 슈터도 아니고 이 새끼들.
It's never a good look to strike out.
뭐
Look
휴대가
for
치네,
the
저거들은.
waivers when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Here's the 0-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this one gets away.
엄마 버리고 너무 약해. 스윗하트.
So now 2 men in scoring position. The 2-2.
아, 또 어지간히 좀 쳐라.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Going back is the right fielder, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
저거에서 시바운드 이제.
Into the box now, Jason Castro. First pitch has
시바운드
him
왜
dancing
이리
to
추마치?
avoid it. It's ball 1.
See, I just don't understand that. He had an open base and could have pitched around him, but they challenged him and lost big time. That is one costly decision.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Final damage here. Ready once again, Julian Fernandez. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Upton on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Shin-Soo Choo. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
Lifted the other way out to left center. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
The batter, number 1.
Here's Elvis Andrus now.
Elvis Andrus.
Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And now a pitch on the way.
I got the count 1 and 2.
3 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
이판 씨발 너가 좀 깠더만 씨발 막 대여가 안 됐네.
Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with
기고
their
있다, 너지
manager
마라.
between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Thank you, Heidi.
Number 2.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line to the right side. And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. And he'll reach first safely.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Andrus onto the pitcher covering it first, and it's your... So next to the plate for Texas, Danny Santana. And they'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Count now, a ball and a strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Trout. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Here's Joey Gallo now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
No strike.
Willie Calhoun waits on deck. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. There's ball 4.
Take your base.
In now, Willie Calhoun. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The 0-1 delivery. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it.
6점 차이.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. One out and a runner on second base. Three balls and a strike to Willie Calhoun. Ronald Guzman is on deck. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The next 3-2. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
The first baseman, Ronald.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Swung on and crushed.
모른다, 걔
Everyone
모른다.
just stands there and watches it fly. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game.
57.
So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. 1-0 the count. A ball and a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
뭐야 이 새끼.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way
Simmons with a slide.
아유 저 아따 진짜 씨발 말도 안 돼. 뭐 짜다대서 뭐 다른데.
Once again, Blake Swihart. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he fouls this one off. A windup and the 0-1. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
1-2 to the Rangers catcher. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
아
Swing there as he
빠르다.
pulls it foul
체인지
to
이리
the
빠르노.
right side. 3 runs already home here. And he strikes him out here. So
아 체인지업을 던져 갑자기. 하하 까비.
striding into the box, Mike Trout. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Rafael Montero enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. This is line to left, and that ball gets down out near the wall.
씨발가 막 스리 뭐라도 치지 이 새끼 이거.
So that's his 2nd knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish?
이 새끼도 짠다 진짜. 수비 안 되는 대로 던지네.
Throwing out multi-knock games.
He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Maybe lucky to get a piece there. It stays 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. No one out with a runner at second. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
잘 칠락하네, 아들.
Now to the plate, Justin Upton comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. 1 ball, no strikes the count. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Brian Goodwin, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Gallo is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Striding in to start the 9th, Julian Hernandez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
말로 넘어가자.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Action now in the Angels bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Two balls and a strike. To 2-2 now.
Woo-wee. That was
Mama?
some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
아,
Job
체인지
to
자꾸
spoil that
씨발놈이.
one away, and he
오,
stays
쟤,
alive.
아, 이걸 못 맞추겠네.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg.
그래,
It's tough
말로
to do
가자.
like that.
And could this be the start? It's a long way back.
야구는 9회 말부터.
Is on base to start their final set of at-bats. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Shin-Soo Choo stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Count even now at 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. A runner at first with no outs here. Throw over to the bag. Back in standing.
아, 씨발, 이거 안 친 거 좀 어마네.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Now this is swung on and missed by Chu as he's dispatched for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that
change-up.
pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Here it comes now to Andrus. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
2-0 pitch, a fastball inside, and he's struggling here. It's 3-0.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling. Compose yourself and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to
진짜
first.
말로 놓친다니.
No swing, so that's ball 4. Ty Buttrey comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. Now batting, Danny Santana. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike.
오바네.
And that's high and off the plate. 2-1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Just off the inside corner, looked like a changeup.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
3-2 now. And he misses ball
진짜 말 넘친
4.
됐다네.
So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man.
갈로야.
That's a big no.
동작 만들자.
Obviously had to work carefully.
이 새끼도 안 되겠다.
But he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
First delivery to him on the way. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
Ball, one strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. It's in there for strike number 2. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time.
카루나 갈로는 컨택의 카다.
Prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final.
쪼짓다 카루나.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Count even at 2-2. Texas down to their final strike in this one. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get a possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
If you want to know what this game was decided, that's easy. Look no further than the 7th inning. That big rally and the crooked number on the scoreboard proved to be all that.
깜깜하게 졌어요. 미끄럼 딱 완성했는데. 질게한데 저거 존댔네 뭐. 엔젤스 존나 열받게 하네요. 2게임 차이. 천사 이 새끼 못 잡아야겠다. 씨발 안 되겠네. 존나 열받네. 씨발 다 알아봤거든. 싹 다 바꿔줘. 잠깐만 수비 제대로 했나?
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Base.
Leading off tonight for the Angels, the shortstop.
CF 됐네.
Anselton, Simmons.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch popped up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Batting second, the second base.
First pitch on its way.
That's the ball.
And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
트라우스 빠졌네.
Andrus. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Angels go down.
트라우스 체이가 내가 빠졌나?
Dylan Bundy is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
Grounded back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, you want to be the
이번에 무조건 이겨.
attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Odor brings a batting line of barely over 200, so there's certainly some room for improvement there.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double to drive it, another run. This guy is a money run producer.
He's got it, and a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
씨발 미쳤네 이거.
Standing in, Todd Frazier, and a great chance for the Rangers to add on in just the first inning. As a look, now the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Ball 1. This past history with Dylan Bundy, just a 2 for 14 line, so advantage pitcher here. He's taken him deep once. That's inside. 2-0. The set and the 2-0.
I love that pitch right there. An aggressive fastball that catches the corner. The hitter knew it was coming and still couldn't do anything with it.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Full count now, 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Too high, ball 4, and they're at the corners now with 2 away. Digging in, Elvis Andrus, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that's in there for strike 1.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
And he misses with it, 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Grounded slowly to the left side. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired.
씨발 빨랐어. 그걸 타이밍 잡네.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. He's been swinging a very hot bat so far this year and currently finds himself in second place on the leaderboard as he strives for that title.
아이고 무슨 그래.
And I'm guaranteeing you, he's fully aware of how many hits it's going to take for him to overtake that #1 spot. He's got his eye on the top spot in batting average.
And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. And looking at his post-All-Star break performance, his pace has slowed down a bit, but not to the point where there's any real reason for concern just yet.
Yeah, I wouldn't be concerned about it. Anytime you're hovering in that 280 to 300 range for 10 games, you usually feel pretty good about it. The only problem is he had such a great first half, his average has actually dipped a little bit.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time. For the first out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
1-1 to Tommy La Stella. Hard hit ball to second. And there's out number 2. Here's Justin Upton now. First pitch on its way to Upton. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but rules the ball 1-0. And despite his success with the bat this year, he's going through a really tough stretch in recent games, batting under the Mendoza line over his last 10. Now Upton with a swing and a deep drive to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. At the plate, Matt Duffy. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And while he put up tremendous numbers in the first half, his stats over the last 10 games or so have brought him back down to earth a little.
Yeah, he's certainly slowed. His timing looks a little bit off these last 10 games.
머리가
Finding a way to work out one knock a night in there and keep everybody off his back.
급하다.
Gets it out pretty quick here.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the catcher Robinson Chirinos. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Chirinos, a veteran at 35 years of age. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count 1-2. You're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. The 2-1. Just catches the inside corner for strike 2. Hit on the ground out to short. Simmons has it. Throw over to Pujols at first.
이거는 제가 쳤는데.
Come to end the inning. Next
이래가
batter to the
된다.
plate,
아,
Brian He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Cole is there, and he has it for the out.
Batting it. The
First delivery to him on the way. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. On the ground to the right side. And the Halos have their first hit of the game.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Stepping in now, Max Stassi. Popped up. Frazier in foul ground, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready now for L.A. Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball one. Pujols is off at first with 2 away. Fouled off. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way, and he chased it in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. 1. So striding in, Nick Solak. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
아,
And now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
미치겠네.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
아, 좋겠다, 맞다. 뭐라는 거야, 저기.
Here's Rougned Odor now. Here's the first pitch to him. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. At the plate, he's really continued to look great in the second half. Over his last 10 games, hitting over 300.
He's been so consistent all year. His timing, just his presence in the box. It doesn't look like this is going away anytime soon. Probably going to battle for a batting title the rest of the way.
Trout will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Shin-Soo Choo. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
제발 넘어가라.
Passing back the right fielder.
가라. 아, 다시 안 넘어가서 깜짝.
Solo shot to right center. Number 22 on the year, as that will give the Rangers a 2-0 lead.
And it looks like at least one player is having a night to remember. He drove a home run earlier in the game and continues to hot hand with a deep one into the night sky.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Upton's after it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Leading off the inning, David Fletcher, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line. He's digging for second. And now this will get over the wall down the line.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lined hard toward right center. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. He'll get it into second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
The left fielder, number 8.
Justin Upton the next to hit, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way to Upton.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Solak grabs it to retire the side.
개주작 안타 때문에 막 와, 막
just about set to go for the last of the fourth.
한번 해보죠,
Before
님.
we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
홀업하실 건데.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production.
레전드 뭐 한다고 뭐 뻥을 한 번씩 치는데 홀업할 거야 아마.
It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning.
뭐 알겠습니다. 에이. 저번에 또뭐 홀업한다는 말도.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. Line toward right center.
지랄.
Goodwin moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The batter, number 1.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Elvis Andrews.
Andrew.
No balls and a strike to count. Here it comes now to Andrews. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
바꿔 말하면 진짜 무튼 바꿔보는 저 같은 거 장난치나.
Even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
A ball and no strikes. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he'll get there in plenty of time to.
이 새끼도 가만히 있어라. 집중 존나 해야겠어. 이거 안 되겠다 이
Welcome
새끼.
back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the
갔다
5th.
갔다 지겠다 이거.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's
수비만
been
나면
really
어리거리.
happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line.
개집중하는데 뭐 다른 팀만 나 집중이 안 되나.
7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Now here's the pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Fouled away. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And he struck him out as well, so the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. Striding in, Robinson Chirinos comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's set, and the pitch. The 1-0 home.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Hunter Cole stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. The 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
The 3-2 pitch. Liner towards second.
에이, 슈바커.
And there is
말이 되나, 이거?
intuitiveness as they still manage to get the out.
이 새끼 수비 잘해.
And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
He's set. Here it comes. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing.
아, 또 햇빛도 들어오기
I
시작하네.
don't like the
짜증나네.
aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out
아,
of
저
the
새끼
inning.
존나 얄밉게 던지네. 실투가 높네.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Strike taken up in the zone. 1-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Fletcher is retired, 2 down now.
The third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike 2.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. Angels go down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 2-1. Ryan Buchter enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Rougned Odor stands in as he looks at a called strike. Oh, 0-1, here it comes.
Look out, 1-1. Oh, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
To 2-2 now. Buchter is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
레전드 하는 사람 15선 성님도 레전드 하고 오늘 해피님도 레전드 하고 레전드 하는 많아요.
And he draws the walk.
Shin-Soo Choo will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. And they start him with one high and away for ball 1. Two and 0 the count to the Rangers left fielder.
또 레전드 한두 명 더 있는데 기회가 안 나네.
Comes set. Now the pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
Willie Calhoun is on deck. Here it is, the 3-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I gotta believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Number 5.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Willie Calhoun. He flew out in his last at-bat, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just to give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
1-1 to count.
쪼진나?
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch.
쪼진네. 나 그거 씨발 스윙하는 바람에.
Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Now a look and a throw back to second. And late reactions, and they got him.
이 개초카드가 저거 왜 역전 안 준 건데?
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now.
스프린치요.
He
1분
took
양만
a
해요.
hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday.
일본 아들 알아야지 뭐.
Another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to
일본 아들 몰라.
simplify his approach
알아야
and
재미가
focus on
있지.
making some contact.
Todd Frazier is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And that one got a piece of him. So stepping in, Elvis Andrews. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Here's the 2-0. High in the air down the right field line. And he will crash into the wall, but hold on to it there for the final out of the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. More baseball on MLB Network.
아니 씨발가 막 치려고 막 아무거나 다 치고 있노. 나
So now the Angels cleanup batter, Mike Trout, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. 0-1 the count. Line, but speared on a hop. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So 1 away now for the Angels in the 7th, and that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Frazier is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 8.
Striding in once again, Justin Upton. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Under it now is Chu, and he will put it away to end the inning. Justin Anderson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Up next for the Rangers, Matt Duffy. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. 1-0 the count.
이제 2점도 더 내야 되는데 이거. 집중력이에요.
And now a pitch on the way.
이래하면 대단하다.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher
바로
a few pitches
8구에 바로
to get
이제
going, but those
추가점은
two pitches
나와.
weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Waiting on it is Goodwin. And that's the first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Robinson Chirinos. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball one. This year against right-handed pitching, Chirinos is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
1-1 is a slider that misses below the zone.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
2-2. Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Hunter Cole is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2. Hammered the other way to deep right field. But he'll get there as he flags it down just shy of the wall. And with that, the side is retired. Now at the plate, Brian Goodwin. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
This thing's falling.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Here's Albert now.
Boy, when this guy gets in the groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
That's popped up. And Andrus will take this one in with 2 hands for the first out. Standing in, Max Stassi. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Sent out to straightaway center field. Solak is there. 2 gone.
니아까님 어서오세요.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that 2-seamer has a mind of its own.
On the move is Chu. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Nick Solak. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now the 0-1. Clearly fooled there on the slider. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Now at the plate, Rougned Odor. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Into the box now, Shin-Soo Choo. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch is a called strike. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Chu with a 2-ball, 1-strike count here. Now the 2-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
The 3-1. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Next will be the designated hitter, Willie Calhoun. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Trout giving chase.
와, 잘못 보니까 이 새끼 장전 트라우시아서.
He's in at second safely as a run is also in, and with it they take the lead. Now at the plate, Todd Frazier. Last time up he was hit by a pitch. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Frazier, or the Todd Father as he's affectionately called. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick. There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Ready for another chance? David Fletcher. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
우리 마무리 못 믿는다.
One quick out to start inning number 9.
주장으로 슈퍼이어서 랜너로 트라우시네.
Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rendon. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Odor ranging into shallow right. He's got it. A nice play. The Angels down to their final out now. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hit the other way out to right field.
그래, 랜선이 갑자기 피면 잘 던진다. 아, 딱 슈박에 한 번만 해갖고 큰일 날 뻔했네.
This series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that. Going the entire 9 innings.
안타 4개다. 와, 오늘 이번에 많이 안타가 났지. 올스타 스피드 10으로도 고인ner이에요. 라워 2 소식. 라워가 뭡니까? 아, 게임인가봐. 라워 2가. 근데 그 결말을 다 스팸했다고 올고 와줬다고. 쉐바가 다 조진데 이거. 아이 슈퍼 말하는 거지 말고. 게임 잘 팔리면 씨발 월급 주겠지. 아 그렇습니까? 그 슈퍼 말해보면 씨발 그 게임 다 팔릴까 이가. 씨발만 니 주고 내 주잖아 완전히. 스피드 오라한다고요. 스피드 너무 느려도 예. 느리면 이제 보고 치면 좋긴 좋은데.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to
적당하게 좋아해. 적당하게. 너무 늦어 안 좋아.
West in the American League. The Rangers held the opposition at bay with only.
만약 지금 내가 지금 스피드 10으로 하는데 만약 스피드 뭐 2로 한다 치자. 2로 한다고 뭐 안타 많이 넘는다.
As they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field.
그거 딱 적응하는 거지. 공속대 적응하는 거지.
Only 5 hits.
오타니 이 새끼 이거. 와, 나 막 이기고 우리 가자. 오타니가 타자로 안 나와. 이게 안 되는데 이 새끼도 제대로 만든 것도 아니고. 예, 오타니가 타자로도 안 나와요. 제대로 안 만들었어 이거. AI가 알아서 하게끔 딱 해야지. 맞아. 아, 저 백업 버스는 브로킹이 밖에 안 됐나? 오 말고 한 7로 한번 해보세요. 7로. 예, 7이 좀 적용하면 좀 괜찮을 것 같은데.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network.
아니다, 그 자기 저거 하는 게 있어요. 예, 공정하기 때문에 자기가 잘 맞는 거 그거 좀
So now to
찾는데.
the plate will be Andrelton Simmons, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Calhoun waits on it, makes the play, one away.
근데 제가 07로에서 그때 예전에 했잖아요. 07로 방송했잖아요.
The second baseman.
그러니까 내가 10을 올린 이유가 07로에서 내가 버디우드를 내가
Into
봤는데
the box, David
내가 직접 하면 잘 모르겠어.
Take a look at the
이게
splits
빠른
here.
지들인지
He's
이제
actually
공이
better
처리
against
되니까.
right-handed pitching this season.
근데 화면을 보니까 와 공이 좀 존나 늦게 날아오더라고. 예, 공이 좀 늦게 날아오더라고요. 화면을 보니까. 그래서 뭐 10으로 올려서 이제 하는데 예.
Delivery to him on the way.
그거 뭐 10도 뭐 백업세 뭐 적응할 때
As they begin
공속
play,
때
they've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, nothing better than winning that last game at home before you go on a long road trip. They have the opportunity to do that today. Let's see if they get it done.
No doubt about it, Dino.
올스타에
They're
스피드
looking to
올리고
embark on an 8-game
난이도
road trip.
올리고
First things first, win this one here.
스피드 그대로
Worry about getting on that bird for 8 games after this one here today.
빠따가 뭐 올스타에 빠따가 어느 정도 되는가에 따라 틀리는데 빠따가 어느 정도 예 올스타 있는데 빠따가 씨발 홈런이 너무 잘 나와. 그런 거 있잖아요. 홈런만 뻥뻥 터지고 막
Rolled slowly down the third base
홈런이 막 심할 정도로 나오거나 막 예. 안타 막 심한 뭐 안타는 근데 그렇게 많이 안 나올 거야. 근데 홈런이 좀 심하게 나와요 올스타는. 그때 올려야 돼. 그때 올려야 돼. 올스타는 근데 홈런 너무 잘 나와.
Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2
드라마
outs.
사무친다.
Now your cleanup
무슨
man
말이야.
steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the
아,
game.
씨발 뭐 이상한 데로 저리 많이
Played in
오노.
the first half,
내 전화번호 어디 나갔나?
place in the league's batting rate.
Yeah, well within striking distance to get himself a bat.
This ball's down and it
드라마
could bring in a
좋다.
run.
아 이발 간다고 씨발 재생이
And they're going
잡았어요.
to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
And another foul ball. Trout, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he's really continued to look great in the second half of the season. Over the last 10 games, hitting over 300.
아
He's been so
존나 이상하다.
consistent all year. His timing, just his presence.
이래면
in the
도와라노.
box.
아,
It doesn't
도와
look
잡으라고
like this is
씨발. 미친 거
going
아니야
away
이거.
anytime soon. Probably going to battle for a batting title the rest of the way.
Here's Justin Upton now. Fly ball out toward left center field. Chasing after it is Calhoun. Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side.
Leading off for the Rangers, the designated hitter,
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
예전에 제가
That's up and in for
레전드 하다가 하도 씨발 빠따가 맞아가지고 빠따가 씨발 너무 맞아갖고 와 씨발 안 되겠다. 그때 팀 타율이 2할 1푼 매치였거든요. 19대
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one
19대인가
right here. They
18대인가?
split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
그래갖고 이제 호러브로 내놨어. 그래가 한 달 했거든요. 팀 타율이 2할 8푼 매치가 올라왔어요. 시바가 막 치를 쪼쪼 왔다 대보더니
This is a big one for this ball club.
Chu with a 2-ball
진짜 막 예, 장난해서 진짜 막 호로 빠따로 막 정보에부터 정보에부터. 와, 어디를 씨발 잘 노는지 뭐. 존나 잘 되던데.
The 2-1 home.
그래가지고 이제 다시 레드 올렸죠.
I don't blame him for not coming over the hard.
와, 호로까지 뭐 슈발 무슨 뭐 한 달 정도 됐는데 2할 8분 올라왔어요. 2할 8분.
One of the hotter bats in the game.
Three and two to the Rangers' designated hitter.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
And that's low, ball 4.
Well, there's only a one-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he
올스타 하다가 홈런이 막 진짜 거짓말하고 막 타이밍 잘 맞아갖고 막 홈런 뻥뻥 나오고 그러면은 재미없어요. 홈런이 너무 많아갖고
So Elvis Andrus, the next to bat,
한 시즌 한 홈런 80개 이상 막 넣는다니까요.
series so far.
그때 올려야 돼 무조건. 예.
Here it comes now to Andrus.
Count 1-0.
Time for a look
팀
at
홈런 막
umpires in
씨발.
this
팀
one.
홈런 존나 잘 나와. 올스타를 진짜.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
2-1 now. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
That's just an excellent job by the batter right there. 3 pitches on the outer half of the zone. Didn't try and do too much. Kept the front hip in, kept the front shoulder in, played with the opposite side of the field. Quality AB.
No balls and 1 strike. Comes set with the 0-1. Around there, looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire.
번트.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1 and 2. And despite his success with the bat this year, he's going through a really tough stretch in recent games, batting under the Mendoza line over his last 10.
Yeah, he struggled the last 10 games, no doubt about it, but the sample size in the first half is too big. It's only going to take 1 swing for him to get right back on track.
Got him with a good high fastball there.
갑자기
See
씨발
a
막
lot of that
와,
pitch
이거
strikeout
깜짝 놀랐네.
situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
1-1 the count now. From the belt, the pitch. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and
그러다 바람을 넣으면 존나 빨라 불려 이 새끼. 와, 또.
The 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or you just pitch around it?
And that is through into left field, a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
여기서 좀 가면 되겠는데.
I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting your weight, to see that batting average go up had to put a smile on his face.
Check swing, cold strike, 0-1.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
3 balls and a strike to Willie Calhoun.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in a count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Ready with the payoff pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Man, it's been an absolute nightmare start to the game, and the nightmare continues as he walks in a run here in the first. The wheels are not completely off the bus, but they're definitely wobbling. We'll see if he can limit the damage going forward.
As a look, now the pitch.
또 마노.
마노!
조졌다.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
One and two now.
I never found myself on the mound in big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that
완전
fastball
조집었네.
when you're in a jam.
And this is
존나 빨라 진짜. 왜 이렇게 빠르다 이거.
Huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with two away now.
씨발 너무 빠른데 이거.
Stepping up to the plate, Rougned-Odor, and a great chance for the Rangers to add on in just the first inning. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. Comes set, the 0-1.
1-1.
Sent on the ground out to second.
죽을 잡아.
Deep in the hole. Throw to first in.
저 새끼 수비 졸라 잘한다 이거 지금 이루수.
Side is retired.
잠깐만 있어봐라. 와, 이 새끼 또 진짜 씨발 이루수 개사기라 이거 지금. 몇 개를 잡지 주고? 와, 씨발 필드 91이 말되나 이거. 이 새끼 이리 잘했어요 수비를. 90일 때는 일 안 했는데 수비 별로 못 했는데 와 씨발 91 3루수 10하고 75이다. 쇼스탑 98, 81이지. 이 씨, 와, 나 뭐 업트 백으로 뭐. 아, 수비 씨발거든. 너무 개사기다 이거. 예. 2루수 쇼스탑 3루수 씨발 와 공감을 다 잡아
Ryan Goodwin. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
따라가서 치려면은 공속도를 완전 낮춰갖고 연습해야 돼요. 처음부터. 예, 오라지 말고 한 2로 해가지고 존나 느린 공부터 따라가는 연습해야지. 예, 한 공스피드 0으로 해야 돼. 0으로. 1이나 0이나 뭐 해갖고 그 0으로 해가지고 예, 느린 공부터 일단 따라가는 걸 하고 이제 조금씩 올려야지. 예, 처음부터 무작정 따라가면 안 돼요 그거. 예, 반응이 안 돼. 따라가도 어설프게 따라가지. 그 방토주스님 하는 거 17대인가? 18대 17대 방토주스님이 있거든요. 그 사람 다 따라가. 그거 하는 거 화면에 바로 연결해서 봤는데 그 사람은 진짜 제대로 따라가대. 다 따라가는데 딱 중앙 다 따라가. 중앙으로. 예. 타입 개쩔어요. 쩌는데 이제 그렇게 따라간다고 해도 이제 예, 안타 뭐 20개 30개 노는 게 아니고 많이 치면 15개. 예, 그 정도라고요. 예, 방송인도 레전드 하는데 그 사람은 진짜 정확하게 다 따라가대. 예, 어설프게 안 따라가고 막 그냥 막 빠르고 뭐고 막 다 따라가. 그 사람이 근데 스피드 10을 안 하고 그 사람은 뭐라더라? 스피드 한 7에서 한 5 사이인가? 예.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And while he put up tremendous numbers in the first half, his stats over the last 10 games or so have brought him back down to earth a little.
Yeah, he's certainly slowed. His timing looks a little bit off these last 10 games, but still finding a way to work that
진짜 하는 거 한 번 보면 되는데. 예. 아까 그 사람 하는 거 보면 진짜 놀랄게요. 저도 보고 놀랐어요. 와, 벼랑국고 치고 따라가는 정확하게 다 따라가대. 예, 정확하게 다 따라가. 그러니까 중요한 거는 따라가서 좋은 게 딱 하나 있어요. 뭐냐면은 그러니까 이제 만약에 뭐 볼로잖아요. 볼로 밑에 뭐 볼이나 이런 거 따라가니까 커트를 존나 잘해. 커트 무슨 말인지 아시겠죠? 그러니까 삼진을 잘 안 당해. 무조건 커트돼. 예, 그 따라가니까 삼진을 잘 안 당하더라고요. 예, 파울 졸라 쳐. 파울을 막 무조건 따라가니까 존나 웃기대고.
Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off.
저도 그 뭐 따라가는 거 한번 해보려다가 예. 이거 그거는 뭐 기본적으로 순발력도 빨라야 되지만 그거 따라가기 시작하니까 성구안이 안 좋아. 성구안이 씨발 그 버리고 뭐 다 따라가니까 다 치고 싶어갖고 예, 그래서 성구안이 안 좋아하더라고요. 예, 그래서 그냥 뭐 저 실투만 노리는 걸로 가운데 놔둬도 예, 어느 정도 오면 컨택은 다 되니까 예, 컨택이 아예 안 되면 모르겠는데 기본 타이밍만 맞으면 다 컨택이 돼. 볼로 컨택 되잖아요. 타이밍 맞으면 컨택은 다 되니까. 중요한 그거 하니까 예, 성관이들만 좋아져요. 시바만 삼진 존나 나간다. 시바 무조건 따라가고.
Now a bluff here as he steps off to looking back at first. In now is Andrelton Simmons as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He flied out leading off the ball game. In there and he's in control 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button.
Put
himself in a tough spot now.
Well, the play's been made and that retires the side. Angels leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second.
따라가는 거 그 사람 올리고 있는가요? 그냥 가운데서 따라가던데 계속. 공원은 못 따라가던데. 예.
Last half of the second.
서로 올린다는 게 무슨 말입니까? 뭐 조수택 뭐 안 잡고 합니까? 이거 가운데서 따라가던데 이렇게. 공보고 무조건 이렇게 확 따라가 무조건. 정확하게.
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. One and one to Chirinos.
그래요. 가운데 따라간다 그 사람은.
And he lays off.
그 사람은 이거 가운데 딱 놔두고 오면 바로 따라가 그냥. 팍 따라가고 팍 보고 막 바로 팍 치던데. 그리고 방준현 수비 예전에 호로 뺐구나. 예, 레전드는 호로 좀 잘 되면 그때 레전드 한 번씩 한다더라고요. 예.
Fletcher is there for it. One down. Into the box now, Julian Hernandez is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. There's a good fastball on the outside.
중요한 거는 막 씨발 가운데 오는 것도 씨발 제대로 못 치는데 뭐 따라가 되겠습니까? 예. 가운데 오는 것도 이렇게 씨발 타이밍 맞춰가 씨발 못 치는 사람 천진데 뭐. 아니 실투도 제대로 못 치는데 뭐 개보로 씨발 본가 따라가 치고 막. 예. 아 가운데 오는 것도 진짜 타이밍 못 쳐서 천진데.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Two balls and a strike to the Rangers lead off.
이런 것도 씨발 타이밍이 맞는데 막. 와, 딱 이거 타이밍 맞아서 뭐 좋았지.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts.
와, 이 새끼 물 빠르노, 맞다라노.
Count 3-2.
뛰라, 마 이거는 자랑 노르다 모른다.
Now a throw over to first.
네가 살면 사는 기고. 아, 뛰지 마. 뛰면 씨발 개잘 던지더라.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Here's Elvis Andrus now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. A base hit in his first trip. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And did he hold up in time? A look down and ready now. David Fletcher 0 for 1 here in the early going. And here's a fastball called for strike one. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So with 1 away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. At the plate, he's really continued to look great in the second half. Over his last 10 games, hitting over 300.
No surprise this guy found himself in the All-Star game in the Midsummer Classic. He absolutely had a monster first half. He was almost a certain lock to represent his team at that game.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up Mike Trout. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
Not the ideal location for a changeup.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. But it misses well out of the zone.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in his at bat.
Hey,
Here now the 2-2.
나 진짜 사기고 진짜.
Battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Line drive to left. Calhoun makes the play for out number 3. Angels are gone in order. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And
자기가 만든 거 하는 거.
very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
막 어떤 발이 내리는데.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
투수 많으면은.
Count even now at 1-1.
유저마 하는 것도 있고.
Now here's the pitch. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo.
그거 보면 뱀미친도 많다더라. 그거 하는 거.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
그 이제 커스텀 리그는 모르겠는데. 그 DD 할 때 대전하면 막 뱀미친도 많다대.
It's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
슈퍼거 진짜 갈로한테 어디 잘 던지노?
I just think after seeing both
갈로
those pitches
어디지라고?
right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
The 1-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and into bat next, former Dodger minor leaguer Willie Calhoun. A ball and no strikes.
We're only in the third inning, and
벼라고
his
또 있다.
pitch
한 대
count
맞는다,
is
이.
above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
A ball and a strike. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah,
이
he's
새끼
good at
이
thinking
너무
about
낮아.
the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Coming to the plate now, Ronald Guzman. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And that's by him. It's 0-1. We mentioned his position in the batting race earlier in the game, and with a batting average above the 400 mark over his last 10 games, it's a little scary to think that he might be getting better as the season wears on. And before the first is there, the inning is over. Here's Tommy LaStella now, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And he popped him up. In there, a base hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
이리와 간다. 우와, 처음 너무. 나 이리 가라고 살짝 땡겼는데.
Now a quick move here to
빠져
step
불어.
off and look the runner back. Justin Upton the next to hit. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
0-1 the count. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
좋댔다!
So frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Castro, a California-born ball player, who was selected in the first round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third, and bring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. At the plate, Matt Thaiss, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this. Only amassing a solid 1 hit.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. So here's the left-handed bat of
저때 트라우마 생긴 만나면 큰일 나는데 다행이네요.
Surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Trout is there.
이번에 오타니
has it for the first out.
이대로 한달 샀던데.
Ryan Buchter
좀 바꿔보죠.
on to make his 40th appearance of this season.
Your attention, please.
First pitch on its way. Robinson Chirinos comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. 1-2 to the Rangers catcher. Lays off 2-2 now. High pop-up. Rendon is there. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 8.
Now at the plate, Julian Hernandez. He singled his last time up. The pitch. Swing and a chopper to third. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss
뭔가
the state of the Angels
차선
offense with their
웃긴데
manager between
차선을 못
innings,
잡는다.
and he was very
투아웃에는
pleased
차선
with
잡기
how they're
힘들어요.
swinging and missing right
첫
now.
타자 제일 유명한 첫
Currently
타자 내가
more
봤을
than
때는.
one hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
Thank you, Heidi. The 1-0. A bouncer up the middle. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single.
그거 커스터머 그거 가보세요. 루리에 배.
Right where it came from.
루리에 가면 모집해요 사람들. 그 모집할 때가 들어가면 됩니다 그게.
And now we'll step
그
up
모집하는
quickly
데가 한
and
2-3 군데 알고 있는 걸로 알고 있는데 한 시즌 끝나면 또 모집하고 또 모집하고 하더라고요.
At the plate, David Fletcher, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Liner toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And this gets to the wall now out in front of the Texas bullpen. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, 1 away. And standing in the ever dangerous here and just looking back to third. First pitch of the at-bat. 2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. And there are 2 away now. So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next. Popped him up. Odor is under it. And the inning is over.
각 팀마다 하나씩 다 들어간다던데. 30명씩 하고 뭐 스케줄 잡아갖고 맨날 해야 되는 것 같던데.
On to the bottom of the 5th. It's now 2-1 Angels.
그 약속 있으면 뭐 스케줄 조정해갖고 뭐 또 하기도 하고 뭐 그러는 겁니다.
They'll need him to get something going here. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
그래가 저번에
Not surprisingly here, this is on.
저 새끼 저 어깨도 좋아. 아, 저 새끼 저 사기라니까 저거. 아, 나 수비 진짜.
And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little tardy there. No balls.
커스터니가 하는데 그 모집하잖아요.
Andrus in an
저렇게 막 싸.
hole here.
그 모집하는 게 싸우더라고 저번에 보니까. 왜 싸우냐면은
The 0-2 pitch.
얘가 씨발 컨셉인 거 사람 모아놓고 하는데 그 장이 존나 갑질 좀 하는 것 같아.
And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing it,
같이 좀 해갖고 막 그럴 것
you're going to
같은데.
end up with some firewood in a broken back.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Elvis Andrews becomes the second out in the bottom of the fifth. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
아, 나 집중했는데.
Fifth inning,
씨발.
2-1 our score. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with one strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Full count now, 3-2.
3-2.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Rendon has it. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Digging in now, Justin Upton. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Hernandez is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 18.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the sixth. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. And now for the Angels, Jason Castro. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 1-1 to Jason Castro.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And Castro's got himself a base hit.
아, 이 새끼 앞으로 튀어나와서 잡았을 것 같은데.
Baseball has changed. There's so much
이해는 뭐
velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Angel
역전해야 됩니다. 아,
Justin Anderson enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
해피님은 갈라고.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. Pulled toward right center
넘어가나?
field.
아, 이것도 안 넘어간다. 슈퍼거 진짜. 넘어가 이거.
And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. A couple of walks for him thus far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. He's light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
2-2 the count. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
No balls and 1 strike. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the pitch. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Full count now. Here comes the payoff pitch. There's a
나 진짜.
drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up looking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed.
나 치료수가 빠르다 생각했더만.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Andrelton Simmons. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. New pitcher coming on now, and it's the hard-throwing right-hander Edinson Volquez that gets the call. 2-0. Line towards center field, and it was sinking on him a bit, but he's able to run it down anyway for the first down.
The batter, number 22.
Stepping in, David Fletcher, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. No balls and a strike to count. Down and away, ball 1. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel, 2-1 our score. Swing and a line drive, but unfortunately right at the shortstop for the second out. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Odor towards second. He's got it. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is. Noah Ramirez gets the call from the mound and start the home 7th. Leading off the inning, Rougned Odor, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
2 balls, no strikes.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
A full count for Odor, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Three-two pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Stepping in, Robinson Chirinos. Lifetime versus this arm. He's a .333 hitter. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now this is popped up. Room, however, behind the plate for Castro. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
The right fielder, number 8.
Stepping up now, Julian Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
A high fastball is in there.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. Ken Bedrosian takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. First delivery to him on the way.
베드로시안 이 새끼도 막 존나 팔고 하는 낙고네.
It's 1-0.
투번 존나 바뀌네요.
From the stretch.
One ball, one strike.
This is line to left.
아,
He'll range
씨발
to his
거기다.
left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out
나잘
of the inning.
쳤는데.
So striding in, Elvis Andrews, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. Big spot, 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Fouled off. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
힘드네.
Big
던진 거
spot,
보이.
2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time.
던지는 게 씨발 잘 던지겠더라. 와, 막.
Stepping into the box, Mike Trout. He'll start us off in the 8th. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Nick Goody's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And that is off the wall.
드라이브는 어쩔 수 없다 봐.
Knock of the game, and you
어쩔 수
can
없다.
add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't. Fighting for a batting crown, throwing out multi-knock games daily. It's going to be a fight to the finish right here.
Digging in, Justin Upton. He flew out in his last at-bat. And that misses inside 1-0. And a swing there from Upton as this is on the ground to short. On to first, and there were 2 down. So digging in now, Brian Goodwin 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch fouled away. Here's the 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. 1-2. Here it is.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd.
역전할 수 있겠나 이거? 오, 또 씨발 투수가 너무 잘 때리는데.
Retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit toward the hole and through into left field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. Brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Here's Joey Gallo now, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a fastball taken high for a ball. A shot down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
조진데 이거.
And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rangers center fielder.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential
네가 연결고리 가야 된다.
scoring position at second. Digging in to try it again. Willie Calhoun. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1-0 the count. 2-0 the count to the Rangers left fielder.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
The count now at 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
허허, 쉐바고 막 벌레 새끼가 먹고 이 새끼 이거.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base.
뭔데 또?
The single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Hansel Robles is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Now in the box, Ronald Guzman. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those.
아, 씨발 많어. 이 폼이 ጮ갔다고.
If he can clutch up when it really counts. 88 on a changeup. I remember when in 88.
와, 또 씨발 존나 빨라 보여.
The game's changing.
조졌다.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he missed with
와, 나 체인지업에다 빠르면 던지니까 모르겠네.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely.
아, 이 새끼들.
One run is scored.
뭐고 이 새끼. 우, 뭐 그렇게까지 할 필요 없는데. 아유, 씨발 미안구로 또 씨발 너 이거 뭐 말합니까 임마들? 예? 존나 웃기네 이거 뭐고? 아, 홈에 던지지 왜 저 씨발 이렇게 그 던지갖고. 아, 너 씨발 다 봐주고 오라는 너. 예? 아, 막 이게 또 막 이게 그치가 안 컸다 그래갖고. 예? 나 더블 플레이인데도 1점 넣고나 했는데. 저희는 뭐.
Settling in now.
저진수 필 봐라.
It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Robles is a guy that certainly fits the profile as a power fastball pitcher. But I think what makes him really most impressive is the command he displays while keeping the velocity as high as it is.
아이고야.
And a check swing here. Quick appeal, but Joe McDonald says he held off. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
아빠는 뭔데 이거 굿인데 개구랑 개주장입니까 이거?
They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Robinson Chirinos checks his swing here on the first pitch, and
어허,
it's
씨발
1-0.
뭐야?
Much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Drilled to the left side. Throw to the plate.
아, 이거 뭐고? 손가시 보소? 에, 홈팀도 돌아갔는데 이제 홈팀이
Plate now, Julian Hernandez.
최고래 최고. 우.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
아, 씨발 어디 얕노?
And that's not going to do it.
아, 진짜 씨발 급하다 급해. 저지하면 되겠네. 추야.
Striding forward now is the DH, Shin-Soo Choo. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. 2 out, bases loaded. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. 2-1, here it is. Pitch
원래
taken
나오겠다.
several
꼬라지가
inches
이거.
below the
씨발
zone,
딱
in
보니까.
fact.
Gotta love a late rally, and listen to this crowd now.
아, 원래 나오겠더라.
Really into this.
Oh, and it misses.
뭐 이거 안타 없이 뭐 씨발. 슬쩍 넣었어?
Good stop.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been...
눈야구 만들면 막 1인데요.
Remains in the game, batting 8th and manning left field. Now
간단하게
time is
해본데.
called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
우리 씨발 마무리 못 믿는다. 야, 짜빼 2명 처리하고 들어가자.
Comes on from
짜빼 저 마무리 못 믿는다 지금.
off here in the top of the 9th. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Hey, if you're gonna throw a pitch like
뭐고
this,
이거?
High and deep out to left center field. Solak's on the move. Still ranging.
뭐고 씨발 이거?
On to lead off the.
좋은데. 개주 아닙니까 이거?
Matt Theis.
The first
As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this
씨발
one's in
막
there. for
짜빼고
strike
이리 잘 치러.
Martin, a 6'4" lefty. He was a 4th-round selection during the 2.
어이 씨발 같다 진짜.
And the throw won't be in time.
이거
as
와 이런 거.
lead out the recovery throw at first.
좋은데 이거 트럭 가겠는데 이거?
Top of the Angels lineup now and stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. He'll be
짰나?
looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
이게 뭐 짰나 이 새끼들?
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now a swinging bunt, but it
컨택
gets
좋아.
fouled.
들어봐 주겠네.
In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th.
원래 번트 돼야 되는데 번트는 안 된다 이 새끼들.
And a
뭐
quick
있나?
glove here over to first, but he'll
뭐
just stare
있습니까?
him back without throwing. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
트라우드 믿고 지금 한 거 가지고.
Santana waits on it. He's got it one away. So a pivotal moment here and digging in now. David Fletcher. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Jose Leclerc comes out of the bullpen.
우리
to
마무리
shut
나오면
things
무조건
down
터지는데
here in the
어제는
ninth.
이거.
Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. First pitch of the at-bat.
everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
Change up low, 2-0. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. They get him off balance there as he reaches for that one but can't find it. It's 2-1. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike.
Probably better that he let that pitch.
또 이 새끼도 벌써 줬댄데
It's
이거.
pretty hard to sit back enough.
무릎으로 막 간단히 치부네. 줬댄데 트라우드 가겠다 이거.
And now he'll step off and raise
야,
his
더블 안
head for a
되겠다.
second, but he'll just hold on to it. In now is Anthony Rendon. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Rendon gets a little over the 270 mark.
2-0 to a guy with this.
좋았대. 이거 왜 이러노? 이거 마무리 왜 이러노? 이 족 같은 거 이거. 왜 이랬습니까 이거?
The 3-0 pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. The 3-1 pitch.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged
Oh,
him right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
3-2 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The throw home. Oh, and the tag will get him at the plate. The potential tying run is cut down trying to score.
The center fielder, number 27. Mike.
트라우드 형님 문제 됩니까? 보자. 슈퍼가 문제 되나? 와, 929 슈퍼가 말되나? 안 돼.
And here's indication from the dugout of an intentional pass, and that will load the bases here and set up the force at the plate. At the plate, Tommy LaStella, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and look him back anyway. From the stretch.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And there's a called strike two, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Angels down to their last strike. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And now this crowd announced at around 33,000 come to their feet. Way outside. 1-2. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is
쫓았다.
called out on strikes to end the game.
이 새끼 와라노.
To the Angels DH.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy
Oh,
save. These
shit,
guys are
쫓았어,
making it
이거
work for this one.
And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third.
그렇지. 야, 밀지 마라 이 몸으로.
Have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Wow, that 9th inning was unbelievable. They load the bases with the tying run at third and the go-ahead run on second, but they can't find a way to bring them home. So close, but yet so far.
A 1-run finish, 4-3
채팅장 조용한 거 보여.
today. The Rangers
와, 씨발 맞지.
30th win at home on the season.
엔젤스 응원 졸라 했는가 봐 보니까. 와, 채팅장 조용하네. 나 김장에서 씨발가 좀 쭈터지갖고 또 씨발 막, 예? 울부짖는 괴로워하는 모습을 씨발 봐야 된다면서 막 존나게 또 기도했네. 채팅장 조용하네 보니까. 예, 지금 실망에 가득 차가지고 막. 예. 보자. 시애틀. 시애틀 2연전밖에 안 되죠. 오클랜드 4연전. 요 1등 싸움이다. 나머지는 씨발 6게임 이제 7개 차나네. 막 쭉 세 팀은 내려가고. 시애틀 5게임 차이. 야, 5할에서 플러스 5까지 만들었네. 와, 이 휴스턴 이거 좋았다. 이거 첫 게임이 이때 좀 갔는데 이제 3대2 4대4 1점씩. 오클랜드까지 이제 딱 잡으면 뭐 단독 1위로 해가 막 편안하게 이제 뭐 프로 가는 누르기 아닙니까? 깔끔하지? 그러나 저러나 씨발가 바다가 됐다 이러다 다 얼어갖고 씨발 먹어 일하고 또 빨리 먹어. 스물한 개, 29개. 이하 4분에서 이하 3분 8리 뭐 이거 왔다 갔다 하네. 오늘 방울 보자. 방울 꼴등 아이가. 아니다. 디트로이트가 잡았나? 디트로이트. 와 씨발 다 들어갔는데 좋았댔네. 아, 진짜 바로 골 당하겠네, 뭐라 지금. 예. 오늘만 낮에 여기까지 할게요. 시간 좀 어정쩡하네. 낮에 여기까지 하고 저녁에 봐서 할 수 있으면 할게요. 예. 여러분들 건강하시고 밥 맛있게 드시고요. 예. 꼴대리 환신부님 별이님 통지하는 작가님 그리고 저 트위치에 계신 분 유튜브 계신 분 나중에 제 얘기 할 수 있으면 하겠습니다. 고맙습니다. 예 갑니다.